Hi, everybody. Let me get back to the beginning, and here we go. Coming to you. It looks like I'm in the middle of getting my house painted or something. I'm in an audio room, um, so it has that kind of desolate look to it. Anyway, I want to talk about mainly the front that's coming in Saturday afternoon to the coast, Saturday evening to Salem, Portland, and Vancouver, and eventually producing some somewhat decent snow, if you will, over the Cascades. So coming to you right now, it's about 11:30 on this Friday in the morning, and oh my, what a beautiful day! There are still some areas across our state with some clouds up in Cowlitz County, out in parts of the gorge from Hood River to the Dalles, over in parts of Central Oregon. But the coast and generally up and down I-5, it's just beautiful. The newest camera replacement I have is this one out at the Mount Hood, Oregon Resort. That's in Welch's off of Highway 26 at 1,500 feet. You're looking at the golf course, one of the prettiest pieces of land, I think, in our area. It's just gorgeous out there. And then the Channel House view from Depot Bay, if you haven't stayed there, it's right on the water. You're looking right at the little inlet to the bay, and there's 101, and there's downtown Depot Bay looking up to the north. Coast temperatures on this Friday are on track, by the way, to get up to 60 degrees. How about that? Really nice. Well, a lot of people will probably start to travel this weekend, of Thanksgiving being Thursday of next week. And overall, the pattern that I've taken some time to tell you about hasn't changed much. We're still looking at cold air dropping down across the upper Rocky Mountain states, the upper plains of the Dakotas, the Great Lakes, down to the Ohio Valley, the Northeast, including New England and New York. And then this map hasn't changed much either. It just shows you potential for at least some sticking snow, pardon me, on the ground during the Thursday, Friday, Saturday of Thanksgiving. So again, the messaging, if you're going to Cincinnati, if you're flying into Chicago, if you're going to New York City, it's going to be chilly. And I still think during the Macy's Day Parade, there could at least be some flurries in the air on Thanksgiving morning. And yeah, we're looking at least some snow shower activity over the Cascades of Oregon and Washington. So none of that has really changed either. Want to show you what's going on with this front now coming in Saturday PM hours. This will be the active part of our weekend weather. So this is coming up on the noon hour on this Friday. We're seeing beautiful sunshine. This is the infrared satellite picture, sunshine in Portland. If you look carefully, you can see some of these low cloud tones up here. See that little gray shade in parts of the Central Oregon, the East Gorge, the Columbia Basin, up into Washington. Meanwhile, low pressure system still down off the coast of California, but look at where the lightning is, all these X's. It's near the low. The strikes are near the low. And this is another day where most of the heavy precipitation, in fact, nearly all of it, has been staying offshore. So that low, yeah, it's been producing some rain in California, but overall, not any soaking rainfall. Now for us, yes, I'm looking at this band of clouds out here off the Pacific. This is a front that will be coming into Portland, Vancouver, and Salem Saturday evening. Now see the low back here? There's some lightning around it. This low is quickly going to come in here. You're going to see a developing low in this southern part of this initial cloud band. So that's going to be fast movement. And then this down here is going to be the main storm center that comes up into our area Saturday evening in terms of the I-5 corridor. And it's a fast moving, pretty intense storm front that we're going to get tomorrow evening. It's going to be interesting to see just how much rain we end up with, what the winds are, and also how much snow we get up into the Cascades. So this right here is courtesy of KGW TV's Futurecast model. This is Saturday at 6 p.m. This is a solid rain band. So clearly we've had rain pick up during the afternoon at the coast. Now we're getting into this early evening. Salem, it's been raining for a while. This rain band could move into Eugene and Salem by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Here we are, 6 to 7 now. It's going to be moving up into Portland. And then during the evening, it will push clearly through our area, and we'll quickly see steady rain break into scattered showers. But what the weather models are really biting on are these bright colors, some periods of heavy rain rates with this frontal boundary tomorrow evening. It's a fairly small system, but it's kind of vigorous, if you will. So we're going to see this, what type of rain rate we get. Could be intense for a period of time, briefly, Saturday evening. Again, the timing on this, 4 to 6 moving up into Salem, more like 6 to 7, it looks like moving up into the Portland area. So here's how much rain the models are putting out through the entire upcoming weekend. And while there will be some showers potentially ahead of that main frontal boundary in the afternoon tomorrow, and while there will be scattered showers behind it Saturday overnight into Sunday morning, and even some scattered showers on Sunday, nearly all of these rain totals will come from that passing solid rain band that I just showed you. So look, this gives Tillamook 1.35 inches of rain. Isn't that crazy? This is the European rain projections. An inch of rain down in the Coos Bay, North Bend area, about 8/10 maybe in Newport. Gives Portland 75/100ths of an inch. Gives down in Marion County and Salem more like 62/100ths of an inch. Gives almost an inch of total precipitation, which would eventually be snow, up over Mount Hood. So my instinct is to say these numbers are too large because the weather models are really biting on that period of brief heavy rain, dropping a half of an inch of rain quickly, which could happen, but I really think this is absolutely the upper end of the rain amounts that we could be getting. But you certainly get the idea that it's kind of like a little rainstorm coming through the area Saturday evening. Now, I mentioned the Cascades, and check this out. The National Weather Service, shaded in purple here, has put out a winter weather advisory for the Cascades. Now, this starts Saturday at, let me move this, sorry. This starts Saturday at 7 p.m. and then extends through the day Sunday. Nearly all of the snow that's going to fall and accumulate will in reality be Saturday overnight. So we're talking about a high snow level initially, lowering to 3,000 feet overnight into Sunday morning. Now, remember, maybe an inch of total precipitation available over the Cascades. So that would be up to a foot of snow above 5,000 feet. So Timberline Lodge could start off initially with rain, but then it would quickly change to snow. I don't know if Timberline at 6,000 feet could get a foot. It's in the possibility realm, but I'm not sure. It depends on how long it takes that snow level to drop. Now, overnight into Sunday morning, it'll change to snow all the way down through the Cascade Passes. And of course, the lower Cascade Pass that we talk about is Government Camp, 4,000 feet on Highway 26. That looks to be as little as an inch of sticking rain Sunday morning to at most 4 inches of sticking snow. Clearly, you'll want to check Cascade Passes for travel conditions if you're going to be traveling up there Sunday morning. So that's what's coming this weekend. And then Monday is a dry day. Tuesday is a dry day. This shows you snow levels going into the Thanksgiving holiday. So the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, there is a weak system, 5,500-foot snow level. That's going to be rain at Government Camp, but higher in the mountain, maybe 1 to 3 inches of snow. Thanksgiving Day looks to be a scattered showery day. It's tough to get, if you just have a typical scattered showery precipitation day where nothing is going to get organized, it's tough to pick up much snow on the mountain. Snow level is 5,000 feet. This will be scattered rain showers at Government Camp, higher up, maybe 0 to 2. Same thing on Friday. And then right now I've got Saturday and Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend being dry. So that would be good for travel. There is a front that was showing up on Monday after Thanksgiving weekend, but that no longer shows up. So right now, I've got us looking pretty quiet into that Monday, and I'm looking at my notes here to refresh my memory. It looks like that front could hold off until like Monday night, Tuesday of the week after Thanksgiving. So anyway, we'll have plenty of time to talk about that, obviously. All right. Winds with that front. Remember, it's a quick moving, vigorous system. South winds at the coast picking up Saturday afternoon, 20 to 35. Valley winds more like into the evening, southeast 10 to 25. If you live in East Multnomah County, East Clark County, out near the gorge, east winds coming out of the gorge, 25 to 40 miles per hour. And then up on Mount Hood, southwesterlies 20 to 40. Again, the strongest winds would be the frontal passage. So that's the strongest winds in the afternoon at the coast. But for the rest of us, evening, and then on Mount Hood into the overnight hours with that. And with that said, here is the 7-day forecast for Portland. Today, man, gorgeous on this Friday, 58 degrees. Clouds coming in overnight tonight. You know, if the clouds delay, we could drop into the 30s in Portland and the 30s in the valley. So maybe my 43 is too warm, but no freezing temperatures and quickly becoming cloudy, highs in the 50s. There's a real good chance it will stay dry in the morning. I think once we get into the afternoon, at least a chance for a scattered shower, but maybe we stay dry until later in the day. Don't see much until that frontal bound comes in. Sunday, it's morning scattered showers and you wake up. I still think the afternoon has a good chance of being dry. There's a high pressure cell that quickly builds in. Monday's dry, Tuesday's dry. Wednesday, we talked about that being a very weak system. And then Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and the Friday following, just typical partly sunny days. It's a northwest flow pattern. Can't rule out a scattered shower, but wouldn't be surprised if we're mainly dry on Thanksgiving and Friday either. So that is your update for now. With that, I'll wish you a rest of your happy Friday, and I'll wish you a good weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. Again, my weather site's portlandweather.com. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. Hope you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you do, you get notified when I put up new videos. And with that, I'll say thank you and goodbye.